You guys clearly haven't drunk enough because that wasn't loud enough. Are we good? Excellent. Yes, this is DMU Footlights Part 2. You paid £3 to get in and £1.50 of that is gone towards Movember. So you're all very charitable people. Give Movember a cheer. And they decided I was the most appropriate advocate for Movember. I'm still waiting for puberty to kick in, but fingers crossed. I am aware I look like a cross between Harry Potter and Gok 1, so we'll get that out of the way straight away. Are we all having a good night? Everyone enjoying themselves? Oh, it's lovely just making you guys make some noise. We've got some lads down the front having a pint. You're my people, the lads. I'm not really sure what to say to you guys, to be honest. Not sure how conversation with you goes. You like boobs, don't you? And football. I love football. What's your team, sir? Football. Man U. Oh, they are just rubbish. My team are better than that. I'm a big fan of the Aston Monsters. Some call them Villa, but I'm wrong, so I go for all sorts. Big fan of the football then, are you, sir? Not really. Well, this bit's going well, isn't it? Oh dear. I'm fully aware. I'm a big old nerd, and I'm not much of a clubber. I don't go to the clubs an awful lot. But I went out to a club to treat myself, and it turned out not to be so much of a treat. I got there and I was having a bit of a boogie. I've had a bit of a dance. I'm not normally out. I normally sit at home alone on a Friday night, proving that Cocoa Pops and milk really do make a bowl full of fun. I'm joking. I love clubbing. It's 8 letters long. Uses all my tiles on a triple word score. So that's 95 points to Gryffindor. Excellent. I was out in a club. I was doing my green man off the traffic lights. That's how I dance. And this big burly rugby lad sashayed across the it was you, wasn't it, sir? Sashaying across the dance floor towards me, and I got a bit scared, didn't I? I got a bit scared because I'm fully aware I look a bit gay. And he came up to me and he grabs my glasses off my face, puts them on his face, and just shimmies away. And I'm left stood there thinking, I do believe I've just been mugged. But I didn't want to say anything because obviously he's bigger than me. So he turned back around to me and he goes, "How do I look?" "How do you look?" "I don't know how you look. You've stolen the one tool I possess that can help you answer a question like, how do you look? Blurry is how you look." But obviously he was bigger than me, so I didn't want to say any of that. I just sort of went, carried on with the green man. Moved on to the red man and green man again. Had a lovely night. I'm a big old nerd. I was sitting at home not long ago, just suspiciously staring at my toaster before realising that Transformers are fictional. I love Call of Duty, and surprisingly, I used to have a girlfriend, but then I chose Call of Duty. I thought it was the better option because I'd sit there and I'd be playing, and then she used to want to come over and talk to me. And so she decided she's going to come over, and I was playing a game of Call of Duty, and I heard a knock at the door, and I looked at the door, and then I looked back at the screen, looked back at the door, looked back at the screen. I had a big mental debate, and I won't go into it because I'm a gentleman, and so I did the right thing. So half an hour later, after my kill streak, I got up and I opened the door, and in she comes. She looks exhausted, and I was like, "Would you mind? I've got another life." And I went on. I carried on playing, and she looked absolutely exhausted and was looking really sad. And she said, "I just want a hug." But I was on a kill streak. But I was a good boyfriend, so I did what any good boyfriend would do. I took my left hand, I put it round her like that, and then I took my right hand and I sprawled it over the controller. And I played with one hand, which is not easy, because my character was then sort of all over the place like that, which is coincidentally how he looks when she plays. And so, yeah, I never used to invite her around because she ruined my score whenever she played. She wanted to go, so I let her have a little go. But long story short, it had to end. And it ended in a bit of a funny way. Have we got any couples in the room? Right, I asked for couples and one person shouts. I don't think you've done the maths right there, so can you stick your hand up if you're in a couple? Lonely fella at the back. Oh, well, you're one of the acts, so this isn't going to be any fun. Oh. Have we got any genuine couples in the audience? There's got to be some. We can't all be alone. Can someone pretend they're in a couple so I can at least do this bit? No? Cool. All right then. Right, I'm just going to move on because we've got a fantastic lineup for you tonight. We have got some really, really funny new talent, and most of the guys that are on tonight are doing it for their first time. There's a couple of old acts, but it's mainly guys that are doing it for their very, very first time. So please be really nice and supportive for them. We don't want any heckling. You can shout at me because I'm insecure enough to be able to cry on my own about it. But yeah, please don't shout at them. It's their first time. So just be nice and supportive. Give them loads and loads of cheers, loads of claps, and really enjoy their stuff because there's some cracking material that we've got tonight. So are we ready for our first act? Excellent. Okay, what I need you guys to do is to put your hands together and clap really, really loudly, whoops and cheers for our very first act, Ricky Lount.
Hello. I'd like to say it's good to be here, so my boxers could tell you a different story. Like you said, this is my first time, so in many ways, I'm giving my comedy virginity to all you beautiful people. I'm actually more nervous about this than I was losing my actual virginity. I can only imagine that's because this time my nana ain't here to show me the ropes. So early with the incest, bit soon. STDs, ain't they a fucker? Hey? Get on from anyone, anywhere, sometimes not even know you got it. Some of you will notice I said STD and not STI. Feel like we're all friends now, so I'll tell you what. Me and political correctness, we go way back. We never got on very well. Like, it's the most pointless thing in the world. Like, why change it from STD, STI, to STD, STD to STI? Infection or disease, it don't matter. You still got to itch like fuck and regret having sex. So freshers, that's a good time. We all feel that's a good time, Freshers Week, to swap STDs, STIs, whatever you prefer, amongst each other. Always goes down well. But what is Freshers Week? It's really just a week where companies and organisations take advantage of our naivete and sometimes stupidity. We'll wander around this hall signing any old shit at the prospect of getting a free pen. Thanks to Freshers this year, I found myself adopting 3 Ethiopians and a panda. You might be thinking what I thought at first. Oh, panda, pretty cool. If nothing else, it's a conversation starter. Yeah, they don't send you no panda. Oh no, you send money off once a week, once a month, once a week, ain't that right? Once a month to this fictitious bear, and all you get back is a letter and some pictures. I ain't a zoologist, but I'm pretty fucking sure that pandas can't write letters, and then pictures look a shitload like the ones on Google Images. I think that's bad enough, I know. Shit got a lot worse. Turns out, Ethiopian adoption agency actually sends you what you ordered. You think you're struggling for money? Try raising 3 kids on a maintenance loan. It ain't fucking easy. It's not easy. So me, Dan and Daniel, I'm original, I know. We were all sat on the sofa the other day and it got me thinking. I thought, what is it about British people and our need for a free pen? No matter where we go, what we do, we will do fucking anything for a free pen. We see a pen, we're like, I'm fucking having that. And sometimes we'll walk over, put our hand on the table, maybe even a bag. Check no one's looking. No one's looking. Fucking mine. Why not? Country has started trying to fight back against our pen-related crimes. Argos, they made the big switch over this year. They've gone from pens to pencils. They were losing pens by the million. They ain't lost one fucking pencil in 6 months. Says it all, doesn't it? So you think, oh, well done, Argos, you know, your profits will go up. Helps the economy, everyone's a winner. But we need to take a moment, ladies and gentlemen, to appreciate the real leaders in this. The post office. They chain their fuckers up. You got more chance of getting away with a safe from the post office than one of their pens. It's not going to happen. Now, before I leave you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you a little bit of relationship advice, if I may. Well, I've got myself a girlfriend. I'm letting you ladies know to save you the heartache of rushing home, going on Facebook, adding me as a friend, and then getting disappointed. It's easier this way, I promise. So I've been with her 3 years, and, sounds like a long time, because it fucking is. So very long time. And just quickly, I've worked out a formula for how relationships work. And it's a little like this. I'm going to share it with you all. You can have this as your own. First year, you love them to bits. Second year, you love them 80 bit. Third year, you want to cut the bitch to bits. That's it. Thank you very much. You've been great. I've been Rickard. Have a good evening.